Hi, it's me, Sabrina. So I see that you've come to me for a little makeover. Is this correct? I'm like so honored. Okay, so the look we're going for, right? The look that we are absolutely like gonna slay to the gods for is like a look that says, I'm pandering to straight men, but also I'm obsessed with gay men's validation. And it's like, that's gonna be the embodiment of it, okay? Perfect. With a dash of, I used to be a Disney Channel star and now I'm in my hoe phase, which is kind of like the whole like Disney brand from like Miley Cyrus to Britney Spears to Christina Aguilera. It's like I'm just doing a tradition, okay? You can call me very traditional. So, with that in mind, I'm just gonna do your makeup real quick, okay? Actually, you need a little plastic surgery too. Yeah, your lips are just not lipping for me. They're just not like, they don't seem like you're a man trying to become a woman. It looks like you're a woman who was born a woman. So we need to kind of fix that up. Same thing with your cheekbones, actually. Like my cheekbones are actually really quite natural, but the way that I do my blush is to make it look like it's not natural, so that way those that pretend that they're women feel more comfortable not looking like women. So, first things first, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this pre-plastic surgery oil just to make sure that your face is nice and smooth afterwards. There we go. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to be applying some of this numbing spray onto your face. This is going to make it so that way you don't feel anything on your face. Okay? Good. Good girl. What was that? Yeah, we're not pygmies. We're not like pandering to like the straight gays, like heterosexual men. They suck. They're like terrible, even though everything about our brand is about like sleeping with them. But they're like the worst thing of the worst. And it's like our brand is directed to like 12-year-old girls, but it's like they're the worst of the worst. But it's like you use them, you use them. Our brand is about pandering to men who think that they're women and want to be used as women. That's like literally like the entire like fan base right there. And then women who are desperate enough to get their validation because somehow, some way they also fell into the same trap of like thinking that casual sex won't like break their heart and make them hate men in the same way that those type of guys want to pretend to be women so that way they can get straight men. It's kind of like the same religion, actually, same dogma, same cult, and we are the leader. So now I'm gonna slice open your cheekbones. Okay, there we go. You didn't feel any of that, right? Okay, cool. There we go. Please, please, please don't tell me I'm cutting through your cheekbones and you can feel it. That could end up getting me into a terrible lawsuit that I don't want to deal with. There we go. I'm gonna just put this right there. Okay. Let me just take a quick little look. Flashlight incoming. So, I'm going to just take a quick little look right there. Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Now, I'm just going to bandage that up, actually. Here, let's use a cute little fresh new bandage. It's pink. Just use that to just bandage up your cheek. Other side, bandage up your cheek. Beautiful. Now, we're going to apply a little bit of lip filler. A little lip filler, yeah. It gives you kind of like a fake look that makes you look like you're, once again, pretending to be a woman as opposed to being actually a woman. The gays love it. Okay, I'm just going to get a little bit of this lip filler solution. Actually, leave this unbottled. Or uncapped, rather. And now, just keep your lips nice and parted for me. I'm just going to inject a little there. Okay. Inject a little bit there. Inject a little bit there. Very good. And to the top lip. There. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. What was that? I'm gonna cap this up now. How do we accomplish our mission? Oh my god, well, okay, so come here. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a secret. We've completed your plastic surgery, so I'm gonna actually tell you the secret as I'm applying makeup to your face, okay? So I'm gonna open up this little makeup bag. First, let's start off with foundation. So, first things first, you're gonna have to understand that the lowest common denominator of men have very taboo interests that we're just gonna like satirically play on, that we're just gonna like, you know, in a feminist liberated way, just kind of like play with. Kind of like Lolita, where it's like, it's one thing to appreciate the novel, the way it's written, the way it shines a light on a very like terrible subject in society. But in our case, we're gonna turn it into our album cover. We're gonna just kind of be like, oh my god, look at me. I'm like literally like this character. A little more foundation. Your skin, I noticed just a little fine wrinkle. We don't want that. And then when we appeal or pander to the lowest common denominator of heterosexual men, we just pretend that we're just doing it for funsies, that we're gonna like destroy them for the sake of gay men who then feel like now they have a better shot at getting heterosexual men who are desperate for literally any physical touch. Because at the end of the day, what is a good woman if not just a liar? There we go. Okay, and a pick-me. So now I am going to be applying a little bit of rouge onto your cheeks. It's gonna give you kind of like a very just romantic look, like a slutty, cunty romantic look. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to rub that into your cheeks. I love it. You look so cute. Okay, and now we're going to apply a little bit of this lipstick onto your lips. Pucker them up for me. There we go. Beautiful. You're so beautiful right now. Tops up. Yeah, I'm surprised you knew that term. Basically, I can't repeat it, of course, because then I'll get canceled. I'm already getting canceled because people are upset that I said stupid in my latest song. But they said it was ableist to them. My audience tends to be gay and stupid. So it's like, you know, it's a little bit offensive to them when I say something stupid. Because they feel like, oh my god, are you talking about me and saying it in a negative way? Like, no, but you took it that way because it kind of applies. But I'm going to just give you a cool treatment on your cheekbones so that way they heal a little better. Yes, we are aiming for the fairy hag look. It's like literally a whole concept. There we go. We don't submit to like a husband, we submit to public approval. And we make sure that we're always pandering to each other's public approval. That's how we keep safe. And that's how we keep our careers thriving. There we go. By being fake. Now I am going to be eyeliner. Just a little dash of eyeliner, a little bit on your eyebrows, and you're all set. So I'm just going to apply a little bit there and a little bit. There. And now for your brows. I'm going to apply a little bit right here. And now just a little bit over here. Smudge that out. Beautiful. I think our job here is done. Yeah, you look so good compared to what you used to look like. Yay. Anyways, I'm gonna go off now and make another music video where I rip off like 3 artists and push this narrative of being like unique and like a pop star that's only famous for about a year or 2 and then everyone forgets about her. But also it's like I am the moment. Anyways,